The title of today's lecture is Fairness is Power. Fairness is Power. And we're going to be talking about constructive power and destructive power. We'll be talking about intrapersonal fairness and interpersonal fairness. Fairness within ourselves in our thought process, and fairness between ourselves and between ourselves and the institutions of our society. Certainly, fairness is part of being an honorable person. We have an organization they created called Disciples of Honor. And to be fair is part of being an honorable man or an honorable woman. To be unfair, there's no honor in that. If you're not fair with yourself and other people, there's a lack of honor. It's an important part. We're going to talk about the different institutions and how honor is manifested, how fairness is manifested. When we talk about the family, work, religion, school, and police. Family, work, religion, school, and police. And also within ourselves, intrapersonal. We're going to start off, though, talking about abusive power and also destructive power. So fairness causes a constructive power. Constructive. It's healing, it's unifying, it's uplifting. And when we're not fair, it causes destruction, chaos, anger. If you look at most anger, it's related to lack of fairness. And anger leads to illness. We know for a fact that people are more prone to heart attacks, strokes, if they're chronically angry. And people who are exposed to ongoing unfairness or injustices are pretty angry, stay angry, and are prone to a great variety of illnesses because that anger does compromise the immune system, interferes with your sleep, interferes with your digestion. So being unfair and being unjust creates illness. Creates a lot of anger. If you look at most of the anger in people's lives is related to feeling that they weren't treated fairly. Whether that's an accurate perception or not, it's related to, well, you treated me unfairly, whether it's at work or in the family or from police or even in a religious situation or school. Somebody says, well, you know, the teacher's always picking on me. I mean, I came in a minute late and I get sent to the principal's office. A couple of these other people come in and they're late, even 5 minutes late, and nothing happens. It's not fair. I mean, if we're all sent to the principal's office, well, that's all right, but why me? Then that's extended at work. There's sets of rules and regulations. You come in a minute late, you're written up. Okay, well, I'm late, so I'm being written up. But then there's 10 other people that are not written up. And you go, well, that's not fair. Writing me up is fair if you're going to write them up, if you're just singling me out. Then it could go to another level. Let's say everybody else is white and I'm black. They say, well, you know, this looks like racism. 10 white people walked in, they're not written up for being 5 minutes late. I'm black, I'm 1 minute late, and I'm written up. Well, then you start saying, well, you know what? Looks like it's racial. So it goes to another level. And even if it wasn't racial, you certainly wonder, is this racial? You're going to wonder. Certainly you're going to wonder. Could be genders. Somebody say 10 men walk in 10 minutes late, they're not written up. I'm 1 minute late. You're the only woman in the team, and you're written up. You go, hey, this looks gender bias. So it goes from an individual situation to then a whole racial gender discrimination issue. And this takes place, we're going to look at the lack of fairness in the family. You have a birthday and your parents don't have a party. Your two brothers have a birthday and they get parties. You go, this isn't fair. How come they're getting parties and I'm not getting a party? Or let's say you spilled some milk by accident and your mother takes a strap and just whoops you really badly. You say, well, it's not proportional. It's not fair. I mean, I just spilled a little milk. It's not proportional. The punishment was not proportional to the infraction. It was an accident. It's just a kid. A 5-year-old kid just knocked over the milk. It was an accident, didn't do it on purpose. It was wrong, should be corrected, to be more careful with it. But being whipped with a strap, so well, this is not proportional.